Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video. We're going to be talking about Walt Disney here in this video. 2023 was a trying year for the Walt Disney Company. Flop after flop after flop. How did that Marvel's movie do? Not so good. The lowest grossing movie in the history of the MCU. Things are so bad, guys. That movie made something just over 203 million. That movie probably lost 400 million. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but that movie at a minimum lost 300 million. I believe it's closer to 400 million. So many flops. Indiana Jones, man, a disaster. That movie cost like $300+ million to make. It didn't even come close to making a profit. The Walt Disney Company ended up losing over $1 billion with a B. Over $1 billion at the box office in 2023. Some people were probably thinking, you know what? Disney, man, they're so big. They're always going to remain on top. Nope, not going to happen. It did not happen in 2023. Disney, they flamed out. They flamed out. And guess what? 2024 ain't looking so hot either. 2025, not looking so hot either, because we got that new Snow White movie coming out with Rachel Zegler, who nobody likes, who trashed the original classic. Disney obviously panicked, and they went back and they added the 7 Dwarves in when they initially weren't going to have them. Yeah, they're spending more money. That movie's going to bomb. Well, we got the box office numbers for 2023, and for the first time since 2015, Disney is not on top. So we're going to be diving into that in this video, guys. First, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications, become a channel member. We have our member live stream every single Friday. So we're actually going to have one tomorrow. So become a channel member. So here we go, guys. Look at this. Disney loses top spot at box office to Universal as Walt flops pile up. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. I guess I can just stop talking right now. I guess I really can stop talking right now. And Universal, man, some of their movies that they actually had, look here. Universal, they actually came out with the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, I believe people actually did like that. I didn't go see that. Oppenheimer, boy, that's one of my favorite movies of the year. That movie was so good. And Megan, that movie is pretty good too. That's 3 movies right there that I'm pretty sure most people would agree are way better than the woke garbage that Disney put in front of your face in 2023. Yeah, I love this Bob Iger look right there that Breitbart actually put in. That pretty much sums up the disaster that the Walt Disney Company was in 2023. Still out there pushing propaganda, pushing LGBT propaganda on kids. People have had enough. They have rejected the wokeness. They can't even get Disney Plus right. I mean, think of this, guys. What is actually really good on Disney Plus? They're losing so much money on Disney Plus, man, they actually had to raise the price. They gave you, let's see here. Disney, I know they list some of the movies here that they gave you. Oh, Little Mermaid, flop. Indiana Jones, flop. Elemental, flop. I mean, flop after flop after flop. Now, when it comes to the box office, Universal generated an estimated $4.91 billion in worldwide ticket sales, compared to an estimated $4.83 billion for the 17 titles released by Disney, according to a tally by The Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, this is bad, man. This is epically bad for the Walt Disney Company, because they also had like something like 7,000 layoffs at the Walt Disney Company in 2023. And I want to bet in the future, man, it's only going to get worse for them. More layoffs, I believe, are going to be coming. Bob Iger, he's in charge. Guess what? He can't fire himself. So without any true strong leadership, and Bob Iger actually said, you know what? The problem is the messaging. We have been pushing messaging on people instead of good stories. But what have we seen lately? The new woke Star Wars Ray director coming out, trashing men, even though that clip was like from 2015, but that sums it up. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. She's in the dark. She's still pushing the message instead of a story. We haven't heard really any clear ideas on this Ray movie at all. None. The only thing we've heard is, hey, we need more women. That's pretty much it. That's not going to make a movie good. When you keep pushing that agenda of we need more women, guess what? Even women don't show up to these movies. Disney, why can't you actually get that through your thick skull? It's pretty simple, man. Story is number one. Story is number two. Story is number three. That should be your top three things right there. Forget about the diversity, equity, inclusion, all that other stuff. That's BS. It does not resonate with an audience. Guess what? Your audience is not woke like you. Average people just want to go to movies to get entertained. Whether you're on the right, the left, whatever. People don't care about your agenda. They just want to be entertained. I really did like Oppenheimer. I like Sound of Freedom. None of those movies were yours. None of them. Disney is such a disaster, man. Maybe now this could be a wake-up call, but I highly doubt it. I believe it's going to be the same old thing. Because Bob Iger, what he needs to do, yeah, they laid off 7,000 people, but it seems like they laid off a lot of the wrong people. They need to get rid of some of these woke executives. The woke executives are the ones that have Disney in this position. This is an epic collapse, man, for the House of Mouse. Walt Disney cannot be happy with what is actually going on with this company. His name is still on the company. It's still called the Walt Disney Company. And it's turned into the Woke Disney Company. It's really sad, man. Disney used to be so much better than this, but the future is looking bleak. Extremely bleak. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Roadshow fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.